Hey folks, so today I'm doing a PCG thing with Salman Ahmad and whoever else wants to get involved. The thing is basically just this. It's not a contest or anything. It's just I'm gonna make a one-page game, and then Salman Ahmad, after I make my game, which I'm gonna show you in this video, he will use one of the characters from this game and make another one-page game of his own, and then it'll bounce back to me and keep going around like that. And if any of you want to get involved, you can. So here is the game, and I will invite my good friend Tutorial Bot over.
I am a Tutorial Bot.
Oh hey Tutorial Bot, how's it going? So today I have a new PCG for you to play.
Excellent.
Here is the game. Alright, so backstory to this is, on a dare from your friend, you went into an abandoned old mansion that's said to be haunted, but you don't believe that kind of stuff. So you went inside the mansion, and unfortunately it does seem to be haunted. So that's you find yourself there. What do you do?
Very well. I will attempt to leave the mansion.
Alright, well, that doesn't really work, because when you try to go back out the way you came, that's the door you came from, the doors don't open. They're just like sealed somehow. They're not locked, they just won't budge.
Very well, I will attempt to kick down the doors.
Alright, Tutorial Bot, you try and kick down the doors, but it does not work. They are being held firmly in place by something, you don't know what. And while you're doing that, you hear, like, some spooky sounds coming from over here.
Very well, I will attempt to hide.
Okay, where do you hide? I mean, you're kind of in this big open hall area, and there's different passages going off in different directions. What do you do?
I will hide over here in this area.
Alright, you go over here, and you go into here, and you're hiding, and pretty soon, ghosts, they kind of float over, and you see them. They see you, and then they come towards you, and you are dead.
Very well, save game. This facility is quite reminiscent of the setting of the 1980 video game Pac-Man.
I suppose there might be something to that, Tutorial Bot.
Very well, if there is such a relation, the goal of Pac-Man is to consume all of the dots, and in this setting, I do see dots. Therefore, I will attempt to consume the dots.
Alright, so you go start you eating the dots. They are actually little pieces of cake. You eat them, and how many of them do you eat?
I will attempt to consume all of them. I will follow the halls and consume as many as I can.
Alright, you're walking the halls, and you're eating more and more of them, picking them up as you go. But before long, the ghosts intercept you. One comes around here, and so
I will run in the opposite direction.
Alright, you try to get away, but when you try to run in the opposite direction, another one comes from around here, and they got you, so you're dead.
Very well, save game. I will run around and attempt to avoid the ghosts while eating the dots.
Alright, so you're going around, you're keeping track of where the ghosts are, and you're trying to avoid them. And it seems to be working. Before long, you come to this thing over here. That's like a bigger dot than the rest.
If I recall correctly, this item is a power pellet. When Pac-Man consumes it, it allows him to consume the ghosts, Very well. I will wait until the ghosts are near, and then I will consume the power pellet.
Alright, this thing is indeed, it's glowing pretty brightly, and when you eat it, yeah, your skin tingles, and you just, you feel really powerful, and you feel really hungry, and then, when the ghost sees you, he just turns blue in fear, and he starts running away.
I will pursue him and consume him.
Alright, you're running after the ghost, and pretty soon you overtake him and you eat him. What do you do now?
I will attempt to consume the rest of the dots.
Alright, so you're trying to eat the rest of the dots, but when you do that, your power pellet eventually wears off, and another ghost comes after you and kills you.
Very well. Save game. Can I pick up the power pellet without consuming it?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. I will do so and carry it with me, and then I will attempt to consume the cake bits.
Alright, you're walking around, you're carrying the power pellet with you, and you're eating the dots, or the cake bits, or whatever, and pretty soon, the ghosts surround you again, and you're about to be eaten.
I will consume the power pellet.
Alright, you feel your skin tingles again, and you eat the ghost, and you are able to eat the other ghost.
Excellent. I will now proceed to the next power pellet, consuming dots as I go.
Alright, your strategy is working, except something is wrong. Your head starts to feel funny, and you're just losing control.
I will ignore it and attempt to maintain focus.
Alright, so you go on to the power pellet?
Yes, I will attempt to get the power pellet before I am consumed by the ghosts.
Alright, so you get to the power pellet, and right before you make it there, you collapse, and you die. You weren't eaten by a ghost, you're just dead.
Very well. Save game. I do not detect anything that has killed me. I must explore this maze further to understand what is taking place here. This does not seem the same as the original Pac-Man installment. What is this individual over here?
I don't know. Well, you can't see him from where you are, Tutorial Bot. See, like, your character, there's a wall between you and him, so you can't get there.
Very well. I will take this path and go around the wall to investigate what is there.
Alright, so you go over here, and yeah, there's a guy here. He is like, his body is kind of like circular shaped, and he's got like a really big mouth, and he's just got some scruffy like face hair, and he looks like really cynical and disheveled, and he says, give up while you still can.
I will address the individual and say, hello, I am attempting to escape the mansion. Can you be of assistance?
He says, there's no way out. I tried, level after level. It's endless. This mansion never lets you go.
I will tell him that he should not give up so easily.
He says, easy for you to say. Well, you'll learn soon enough.
I will ask him if he knows anything about the why I died while I was consuming the dots.
Alright, he says, yeah, that's new. I think the ghosts have been joined by a new ghostly entity lately. It's even more hopeless than it ever has been before.
I will inquire if he knows where the ghost is.
He says, I have no idea. I haven't seen anything. But all I know is that somehow he's making the cake bits toxic. And they never were before.
Very well. I will thank him for his help, and I will assure him that we will both get out of here alive.
It's too late for me. Save yourself, if you can.
Very well, I will depart. What is this?
Alright, Alright, as you're looking around the mansion, you see a cherry over here.
I will consume it.
Alright. You got 200 points.
Do I feel any different?
No.
What else have I not investigated?
The ghosts are closing in on you while you think.
Very well. I will attempt to go through this passageway and consume the power pellet to escape.
Alright, you consume the power pellet and you are able to get away. You eat most of them and you're safe for the time being.
Very well. Now I have time to think, but I must think quickly. I will try to go around the edges of the walls to see if I detect anything funny.
No, you don't, but pretty soon the ghosts come back, and you know that because when they get close you can feel cold. And
Very well, I will flee. If this game follows Pac-Man, then this passageway should lead to the other side of the mansion. I will go through this passageway.
Alright, you go through here, the ghosts pursue you. As you're going through, you just shiver, you feel kind of cold and uncomfortable, but pretty soon you come through to the other side. You are over here, and what do you do?
I will flee the ghosts. I will see if anything has changed. I will attempt to consume more cake bits.
Alright, you're eating the dots, and it's just like before. You die just as quickly.
Very well. I felt cold when I encountered the ghosts, and I felt cold once again when I was passing through this passage. Perhaps there is a ghost that I was experiencing in transit along this passage. I will take a power pellet and go through one side of the passage and consume it right before I enter.
Alright, so as you take the power pellet and you're coming towards here, but these ghosts have, they all, come and they're trying to block your path.
Very well, I will consume the power pellet, and I will consume whichever ones are in my way, and then I will go through the passage.
Alright, you eat, one or two of them, the other two run, and you go into the passage, and sure enough, when you go through there, you feel your mouth chomp down on something satisfying, and you hear, and the ghost is defeated. And you come through on the other side, and you see the cake bits, they all, flash, as if a green kind of energy is leaving them.
Very well. I will consume the cake bits, and I will make my way to this power pellet, such that I may take it and hold it until the ghosts appear.
Alright, you do that, and using that strategy, you are able to eat the rest of the dots on this screen, and the doors open.
Very well. I will first grab the cherry, and then I will make my way out of the mansion.
Alright, you make it, so ghosts are right on your tail, but you just make it out the door in time. You won. So, thank you for playing Tutorial Bot. That was our game for today, and next game is for Salman Ahmad. He has to make a one-page PCG. It doesn't have to be with a whole map like this. It can just be one simple puzzle, but the only requirement is that it's one page, has to use one character from this game. Any character can be the main character who doesn't have a name. It can be this guy, it can be one of the ghosts, anybody who's in this game. And if anyone else who's watching wants to get in on this, leave a comment in the comments below, and you can get into the rotation and do this with us. And until then, thanks for watching, folks.